Everyone back?
I'm back.
Michelle?
Yeah.
Miranda?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yay.
I did not get up, so my butt still hurts. Ugh.
Oh no.
Yeah, well,
You tried having a buttectomy.
thank you, I will. 14 unlocks the door, little man. But you do see see the main, put everyone in their positions. I think you see 2 guards in this area. Yep, 2 guards are making their patrol.
Do they see me?
They have a little, it's like not, you just have the door cracked just a little bit. They won't be able to notice. But you have a long, I'll say it's going to be easier if you go through the other door, definitely. There's more,
This door?
the one near the top. There's more place to sneak.
Okay.
Oh, you have to go buy the doll again.
I do have to go by the doll again, but this doll is hostile. Do you think this doll will be hostile towards the guards?
Only one way to find out.
Yes, I kicked the door open with dramatic effect.
The egg hatches!
Alright, I guess I call for the guards. Help me! Help me! This murderous doll is coming to get me!
God. We're up there being like, I hope he's remembering to be quiet and not attract attention.
Yeah, would we
Okay,
have
they
to-
notice you.
I'm banking that this doll is hostile towards anything, so maybe it'll attack them.
They're like, it's that crazy old man. It's like, I thought he left. It's like, no, he must
I beckon that person for help.
He must have gotten locked in. And they come running.
There's an evil thing in there trying to kill me. You must help me.
What do you do?
I act scared and helpless, and I'm pointing at the room where the doll was, and sputtering in terror.
Well, if you're not in the room, one is gonna try to not grab you, but
Gently caress you on the back.
yeah, it's make sure you don't leave.
Hmm?
If you're outside of in the lobby.
Oh. So I'll be right over here beckoning them in the room then.
It's like, oh no, he must have found Marigold. And they start coming in. It's like, well, this way, sir. We'll get you out. And they start reaching for you.
And does the doll seem like it's being violent towards them?
They're not in the room. They're
Oh.
reaching towards you.
Okay,
They're trying to
Alright.
save you.
trying to save me.
Yeah.
All right, I grab one of their hands.
Okay. They start to lead you out.
And so I say, thank you so much for saving me. And then when I leave, I make my way to the.
They're not letting you go. They're escorting you out.
Okay.
Don't tell anyone that I locked you in there. That's gonna be very embarrassing.
Oh, don't worry about it, young one. You're a real lifesaver.
The other guard goes, make sure you disable the trap on the front door. It's like, oh yeah. Don't want to accidentally spring that. It's like, here, I'll turn it off for you. And he kind of lifts up a rug. Takes out a couple tools. He's tinkering around. It's like, okay, good to go. He unlocks the front door for you. It's like, oh, this is going to be a story. Okay, bye, old man. Don't cause a lot of problems for you tonight. And he escorts you out.
And I make my way to the back entrance that I'm well aware of.
I'm gonna, at this point, I'm gonna be like, thought he was coming up the thing. Message him again. Tell him to just climb up to the roof. Tell him we're in the attic.
So you walk all the way around.
I'm sorry, it's my other character voice for my other game.
You walk all the
Tell him
way
we're
to the
in the
music. around the museum, 50 feet out to the woods, try to find the hole to make your way back to the basement, back to the room you were in? Or do you try to go to the skylight?
I kind of want to mess with these guards more. It's like, how did he get back in here?
You try to go back into the museum. It's like, hello. No, really. What do you do?
I do that thing. I climb up to the skylight where they are.
Okay. You're easily enough find some footholds to make your way up to the skylight on the second floor, and just as you're starting to wonder, it's like, where is little man? He knocks on the skylight.
Oh, there he is. Ah.
Oh, I just noticed the roulette music still playing. There you go. It's like, knock, knock, knock. Hello?
Pick the lock! And I'm beckoning him to just come in, just like waving him in. Pick the lock! Making hand motions.
Right, give me a these tools, 4 to 15. Skylight. Oh, attic, there we go. It's a little tricky, but after a moment you're able to unlock it. But will you be able to lift it? Give me a.
They can help me lift it.
Give me an athletics check. Now
We're on the ground.
Yeah.
You're at least 10 feet up.
It's pretty heavy. Doesn't budge.
Would my mage hand be able to do anything?
10 pounds of pressure.
Might help. You can do if you with your mage hand help. You can try with advantage. It's like the help action. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I... Hold on.
Well, it's a cantrip, so you can describe what happens.
Yeah.
Like a spectral hand emerges to help push against the skylight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And you can roll athletics with advantage, little man. Nope.
No, push. Ah.
It's like, no, the hand pushes, you pull.
Here, somebody. I take out a crowbar I have, and somebody get on my shoulders and just, I don't know, get him out of there.
Stack boxes.
Yeah, you can stack some
Oh,
stuff.
stack boxes or something.
Yeah.
Just try and help wedge the thing open.
Give me a with the crowbar. Does the crowbar like give you?
Technically gives you advantage if you're doing something strength based.
Okay, yeah. So give me advantage.
Let's try again. Law of averages. Come on. Me or Chris?
You have the crowbar.
Oh, I apologize. All right. That wasn't me, so. That's much better. 16.
Yeah. So
I did athletics check, but 16.
all right. You able to lift it. Give a little wedge. That's enough for little man to open up enough for him to sneak in.
Where were you? It's been like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that took a while.
I know it did.
It's like 9:30 now. What do you do when?
I
What do you do when you
fill him
close
in
it?
on very softly close it.
Okay, it is now closed, but it is unlocked.
It's, I mean, they're gonna know something's missing eventually.
So if you want to open it again, it's gonna require another strength check.
That's fine.
I let them know about the back entrance.
Oh,
I'll let little man know about the proxy gem.
Okay, so since you're all together, I assume, Nalia, you hand out the armor and weapons.
Oh, yes.
And, little man, you hand everyone a security card. So now the alarms won't be an issue.
Pew pew pew.
Okay, so now we just have to get down there, get past the guards, grab the stone, and leave. Although the stone is probably on some sort of pressure plate that will release a trap. Okay, it might not be, but it could be. We can get a good look in while we're in there canoodling with
You
everybody.
observed the stone, didn't you?
I was up there looking at the plaque on the stone, yeah.
Like, would you have looked for something like that?
Can I do an investigation at disadvantage as like a memory thing?
Sure.
Yeah, that's a natural one.
Yeah,
Can I do the same since I was also kind of staring at the stone?
sure. But you can't imagine that it wouldn't be protected.
Yeah. We're
And,
the worst thieves
You
ever.
know, what are the odds that there's a almost identical stone in the next room?
Yeah. I think we should make our way over into the underground wonders, grab the stone, make our way through the into the room, swap them out, hightail it out of here best as possible.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, sure.
Eh.
All right.
Alright, so you think we should take the long way, go around the talking T-Rex through the cafe? Maybe see if we can find if any more of those hidden doors are around.
Excuse me, it's an Allosaurus.
I think I know the difference as an archaeologist. I know what the different dinosaurs are. You know, archaeology and whatnot.
I believe him.
How can we distract the guards? That mage hand's pretty nifty.
There is a button for roaring.
Yeah,
I have a bunch of ball bearings in my backpack.
I've got some caltrops. I say we hit the T-Rex. Maybe they'll all come running out, and we'll just run the long way around into the cafe, and then like that. What do you think?
Worth a shot.
Okay,
Mage hand to push the button.
Indeed.
and then stealth. Stealth through. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do, Joey, for the first thing.
Okay. So you're easily enough able to get to the...
Imagine we'll peek out around the privies.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
kind of right there. You don't worry too much about if tokens can see you. Just know, like I said, if the guards are patrolling the area, but if you're not in the room, they won't be able to see you. Like in this case, you know, if you run to the other side, like, you know, they're not patrolling these hallways.
Also, do we not even need to distract them yet to make that
Well,
little run?
We know there's several in the next room.
As long as you're not like noisy, you're not going to make
Yeah.
enough noise to, you know, alert attention because you're practically in a different room. Is what I'm saying right now.
I say we do it to draw more people into that room. See if that works.
What's the range on Mage Hand?
Could be 30 feet.
It is 30 feet.
I know my mage hand.
All right, so Mage Hand is visible. So I think it will require a stealth check. But let me just read this here. Right, yeah, you do see the like the buttons. Like one says roar, one said it's like stomp, you know. One says like I don't know, do a little dance. But it's meant for guests to like have fun with the animatronics, see like how it all the fun things it can do. So give me a stealth check first.
Yeah.
20. If they don't know anyone's here, Mark, it's passive perception, right?
It's up to you. You can use passive as if they're not actively looking
Yeah,
for
'cause if
something.
they're
They
not-
are guards. They
Yeah,
could
they are
be just
guards.
actively looking. So it's up to you.
Yeah, but generally, if they don't know anyone's around, it's all passive.
Generally, I generally use passive for when I want to
Yeah.
the players not to know they are being.
Yeah, they aren't actively looking for anything.
Yeah. Okay.
So you study the guards' movements for a little bit, and kind of the main one you have to worry about is Marianne, who's like right in front of the
Al-Luithar.
the gemstone gallery door. But you see her, like, you catch her, like, check a pocket watch for a moment, and you use that time to send the mage hand over to the button and give it a press. And the Allosaurus raises his head and just roar! Just echoes throughout the hall. And the guards are definitely startled. And it's like, which one of you did that? No fooling around. She kind of
I'm gonna
takes a
say
step.
go.
And we
go,
like
go.
Scooby-Doo run down
Yeah.
the hallway.
She has to step forward. It's like, it wasn't me, ma'am. It's like, no, ma'am. Oh, you're going that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean we could try to get into, but we don't know what's on the other side, and only one person's gonna fit in the between rooms, though.
That little vent right there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I want to. Well, we want to grab the we want to grab the
Yeah.
duplicate stone.
Saying this thing must be malfunctioning again. It's always going off. Alright, back to your stations. We have a long night ahead of us. Right. Peer into the cafe, and you see one guard patrolling the area.
How soon do we want to burn spell slots?
Well,
Say-
we're
We,
here.
we have like a ton of guards to get through, so I don't know.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
'cause
like a gauntlet of guards here.
I do have sleep and I have charm person.
Sleep. What cantrips do you have?
Acid splash, mage hand, minor illusion, prestidigitation, and ray of frost.
Okay. Sleep will be good if there's a lot in a group, so you may want to do that when we get into the room itself to just try and make them all fall asleep at once.
Is this a bell for the cafe desk?
Oh, that would make sense, yeah.
Oh no.
I don't like that line of questioning.
We all talked about that. We turned back. What do you think, little man? Where'd he go?
I like bells.
Yeah, if you want to try to sneak behind the counter.
I would like to, yes.
I mean, if we could
There are
silence
cupboards
this guy.
There's cupboards underneath here that are like hidden, like I can hide inside of too.
Just give me a minute. I'll make sure there's not a general rule about guards.
Yeah. Are there any fish around? Because I can communicate simple ideas to aquatic creatures.
Is there any fish I can command? I mean, it makes sense to me. Is this their passive perception for stealth?
Yep. Or just whatever feels good for you. You're the DM.
Well, I'm thinking like if there's any cupboards underneath here that I could probably hide it in, I could probably like sneakily ring the bell, and when he's distracted, and everyone else runs like to the other hallway.
Yeah.
Give that a shot.
Well, give me a stealth check as you try to sneak by into the behind the counter.
I'd like to give him bardic inspiration. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you can, before he goes, you can give him bardic inspiration.
It'll last for 10 minutes, so.
Yeah.
And I'm short.
It's a D4. Yep. 19. Yeah, you're able to sneak by. You do notice that there is some little cupboard under the counter, and it's like it's a small lockbox.
Could I fit inside of it?
No, it's like a shoebox.
Oh.
Inside the cupboard is the little...
And no, you can't fit in a shoebox.
So here, if there's a little lockbox, I want to open up the lockbox, see what's in it.
All right, yeah, give me thieves' tools. Okay, sorry, I missed 3 here. When you roll 24, yeah, very easy. Do it very quietly too. It contains 15 gold pieces, 7 silver pieces, and 24 copper pieces. This is obviously the money they've earned from the
Just
cafe.
the barista's tips.
Yeah, this is someone's livelihood. But you do open it and find that?
I add the 1 gold piece that Persephone gave me earlier to the pile, and then reseal the lock again. They did a damn good job today.
Okay.
And then I try to hide inside the cabinet, but I try to ring the bell to distract this guard, so the others can escape down to the next hallway.
Okay. Give the bell a little ring. Ding! Guard turns around, kind of startled. What on earth?
Go.
Yeah, he'll
Is he
start.
kind of looking directly at us now?
Yeah, he takes his, like... You know what I mentioned before, but they kind of all have, like, little lanterns. Especially in these darker areas. And he kind of turns and starts to kind of walk towards the counter. My map is acting weird.
Uh-oh. What's
Yeah,
there?
like, when I move a token, the whole map moves.
You sure not on the background layer?
Nope.
Refresh.
Yep. Refresh.
Web browsers, everybody.
But you can give me a group stealth check. With advantage, since he's distracted.
Ooh. $25 for Niala Lewisar.
Stealth would be
Alright, 17.
Nice.
17 for Persephone.
Flippy.
Flippy, okay. Oh, dice are 14 here.
That was the other roll.
Oh. What are the numbers? Because I don't see everyone here.
25 for Niala, 17 for Flippy. ShortStack, did you roll?
Gone.
She must have.
Michelle?
You
With
hear me now?
advantage? One, yeah, there it is. With 12 with advantage, so roll one more time.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey, it's Joey here. Around this time, we actually had to call for the night because it was running long. So this next part of the game actually took place the following week. So we have a little recap of the previous game, and we finish it up. Enjoy. Make sure I'm all set here. I did not look this over at all before we started, but I think I remember where we were.
We just made it into the creatures of the past by running past the cafe.
Yeah, and I think... Well, we'll do it in the recap. So, welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us last minute again, even though this was the plan the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
It was a whole thing scheduling this. Thank you, Crispo, for that.
Yep.
And if you're listening to the podcast, Michelle should be here in a little bit. But she had kind of a last minute plan. And since this is kind of the last night, we can really finish this up. She said we could play without her until she comes. But this is our part 2 of the Murkmire Malevolence. Where, as members of the Thieves Guild, the Golden Key, the Golden Keys. No wait, yeah, you're the Golden Keys. No, the Golden Vault.
The
Sorry.
key, yeah, the gold vault.
Yeah, you're the key. You're like metaphorical keys in this Golden Vault. As members of the Golden Vault, you've been hired to steal a precious gemstone from a museum, which one of the members of the local university insists is an egg of an eldritch creature, this like otherworldly horror that has been incubating in this dig site until it was unearthed, and is being displayed at the Varken Bluff Museum. And this Dr. Cassie Danell said best time to steal it is after hours, after this gala has taken place. So during this gala, you kind of scouted out the museum, got a kind of look at the place, got a located the room where the gala is being held, where they're presenting the Murkmire Stone, which it's being called, and with some clever hiding and some falling downstairs and being taken to a back room, you managed to hide out overnight, and then start to sneak around the museum after hours to try to pilfer this Eldritch Horror egg. So, I believe you're gonna kind of make your way around the museum until you reached a kind of a look-alike gemstone, and
Yes.
trade it out for the real one. So you're kind of taking the long way around, and little man, or gnome, or a halfling rogue, was able to sneak behind a counter in the cafe, ring a bell, draw the attention of a guard, who is now walking close to him.
So I try to sneak inside one of the cabinets so that way he doesn't see me and looks over the corner.
You can definitely go like underneath the counter, so he can't see you with a casual look. I will just... He walks over, kind of like picks up the bell, looks at it, goes, huh. He will take a quick glance over the counter. He
Do I roll for stealth?
You're well hidden.
Alright.
You're able to hide before, anyone can see you, especially being small. He rolls a pretty good investigation, though. And he kind of leans over, looks around. Doesn't see anything, but that was such a high roll. I think he might start to walk around to the other side, take a quick glance.
As he's walking around, I want to sneakily jump over this way and hide from the other side.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Sorry. 15, alright. Since he's actively looking for you. Rolls a 7.
Ah,
He glances behind there with his little torch. Like a little lantern. And right as he looks behind here, little man jumps over the counter. And you have a few seconds until he stops looking.
Is there any way I could do some sort of like nonverbal signal to the team that like now's the best time for them to like sneak past?
He had a
I don't think we can
message.
see it. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm not the one who cast the message. It was
Yeah.
Persephone.
it would say that she's on lookout, trying to get the.
I
the
would say
signal, just
I would say
right there.
he is definitely distracted at the
Okay.
moment. So if you want to use this opportunity, let's say he even like walks behind there. It was a pretty high roll. He rolled an 18. So he's like checking underneath the counter right now. So little man, you can pretty easily hide somewhere else in the room or just run across it.
I would say if Persephone was the one that has message and was using it, can she be doing like lookout just basically every couple of seconds and she hears something, just points her finger at little man just to say, "Hey, are we good? Give the signal if we're good."
It's a cantrip, right?
Yeah, so she can just be doing it.
Just pinging it.
Yeah.
I'll say like we're good to go.
I don't think that happened beforehand, but for this, since we took a break, I'll say yeah. We can add that in. See here, so
Yep.
it's
We wanna
it's a message.
run across.
One action.
Run across,
120
maybe
feet.
like hide right here in this corner.
Run screaming. Yeah.
Alright, so little man already had stealth check. Everyone else, let's do a group stealth check.
21.
12. Oh yeah, I'm Persephone. I would hate to like have her mess up when I'm the one rolling.
Random number generator. That's how it works.
Such is life.
Yeah, like that.
Mm,
That 8 I just rolled.
with a +5.
Yep.
Ouch.
Um,
That's the dice. Unless because he's distracted, we get a advantage.
Ooh.
yeah, I was just using his passive.
Okay.
That does make sense.
You're the DM. You make the rules all you want.
Yeah. Since I'm the one rolling, I'll allow it.
So I'm gonna roll again to see if I get even higher. Nope.
Okay.
Haha.
There we go.
Yeah, you're right. Since he is looking somewhere else, you all very sneakily run across the room.
Is the only light in here the torches from the folks?
It's like dimly lit.
Okay.
Um,
I realized too late the one item that I always take is a mirror so I can look around corners, and I did not buy a mirror.
I suggest you all hide in these before we enter the next room without looking.
Yeah.
Because this area is being patrolled.
I assume we can hear them sort of just footsteps.
Yeah, footsteps.
So if this is a cafe, does it mean that there's like things behind the counter that can cook, or they just have like counter service for pastries?
Yeah,
So,
like
like an oven or something in here.
there's not a
Or
kitchen.
stove.
They probably get snacks from the local bakery.
Yeah.
Something like that. So this next area is several rooms being patrolled, and let me check to see how long each room stays here. So I think it's like a certain amount of time in each room.
This right here is one of the secret doors, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. We assume it's gonna. We can assume it just goes straight through, but we have not confirmed that.
Yeah, so it will be easy enough since you know about the secret room. To wait for the patrol to come by and then sneak in there. So that's what you like to do.
Yeah, I think that's like with us going through there. It's I don't know if we're staggered. I assume only 2 people might be able to fit at a time. So
Yeah. If the guard's not in the room in the same, because there's 3 rooms here. If he's not in the room, then he's not gonna know what's gonna happen in the next one. So I imagine he spends like half a minute to a minute, just kind of looking around the room. Then he'll go on to the
quickly
next
remind
one.
everybody of the plan. I was like, all right, so we're gonna go through there. In the 4th room or so, there's a similar looking stone. We're gonna grab that and play swappies.
Right. So not to like do everything for you, but you're kind of like
We're waiting for you to say what we can,
Yeah.
what we can do.
so he's patrolling, he's patrolling the last room, and there's not a lot of rooms to like hide a lot of people in these rooms. So you think the best course of action would to sneak into the secret passage, but that will require. What's that?
Can we all fit in there?
Easily enough. I know it looks pretty small, but
Okay.
I'll allow it. Be really cramped. And but you have to give me a stealth check. Group stealth check.
18.
12. 9. So half of them. Alright, I'm gonna say. So 24 is pretty high. That kind of ekes out the half. And you very quietly use an action to open up the door. And one by one, kind of sneak in. All the little ones kind of go underneath the big one's feet. And you quietly close the door.
It's the fridge. It's a refrigerator from Fifth Element.
But it makes a little squeak.
Uh-oh.
We'll see if he notices. The guard will take a few steps towards where the secret is. And walks right past it. You hear like footsteps like come closer and then move. And he'll like
Whose footprints are these?
he'll kind of like look behind one of the displays. Maybe rocks a little table back and forth, see if it squeaks. He's like, oh, that's what I must have heard.
The table rocking itself.
Yep, and he'll continue onwards.
Do we get a sense of how many people were patrolling this area, or can we only just tell the one?
You've only seen one guard in this area.
So these other 2.
Next one. See, this one actually says 2 guards patrol the exhibit in this area, moving to one room one room to the other every 5 minutes. So it kind of implies that they're both together.
So there's two guards. Oh, these two guards going.
Yeah. So after this point right here is a new room, like a new thing to get past.
So this hidden closet over here, well, what does the inside look like?
It is full of cleaning supplies, just like the other one you looked at. Which I don't
Is
know.
there anything like?
I don't know if you
soap?
if you actually went into. Yeah, you went to the other one. Yeah, there's soap, sure.
Can you
liquid soap.
like sort of like if these two guys are in one room together, can you put those two in one room just so they don't?
Sure.
So we have a sense of where they are.
This is
Thank
where
you.
they put them, and they spend about 5. These one a little more meticulous. They spend. You hear footsteps about every 5 minutes, moving to room.
Maybe we could use some of this to make them slip and keep them distracted as we make our way past. Or I've got some spiky bits we can throw on the ground if we want to, hurt their feet. Unless anybody
Maybe
else
if
has
we-
any other tricks up their sleeves.
If we do some soapy water on the floor, yeah, they might chalk it up to some sort of negligence from the cleaning staff and not suspect us.
That's true.
Like, it shouldn't be like huge splotches, like little splotches here and there, like so they would think that, oh, we must have just missed it the couple times we walked past.
That could work. We'll have to get past them first and then see if we can make them slip them up.
What about Flippy? Does Flippy have any ideas?
Yeah.
Flippy the Slippy.
So wait, where are we thinking about having the soapy water?
I'm thinking we want to get past them first and then see if we can just have it, them slip after we pass them so they don't, we can make our way through the rest of the hallway.
Question, Flippy, do you recall hearing any of the boss guards' dialogue? Maybe you could throw your voice down the hallway and have them all summoned down to a different part away from us.
I don't think I can throw my voice, can I?
That
I
is
can
the-
just mimic?
there's- Oh yeah. Well,
We could certainly try, right, Joey?
You've definitely heard the boss guards speak.
you mean throw your voice as in like act like you're not talking, but you are.
Make it sound like it's coming from somewhere else.
Yeah,
that I am
no,
not.
you can't do that without a spell, which one of you might have. But yeah, you can like mimic another person, so it'll be coming from you.
What spells do you have, Miranda, by the way?
Well, some of them are not helpful, but I have, for my cantrips, I have Acid Splash, Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Prestidigitation, and Ray of Frost. And then I have Charm Person, Magic Missile, Sleep, and Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Sleep will be
Idea.
good. Yeah.
All right, so we if we're all hiding inside the cleaning closet, Flippy could use minor illusion to make an illusion of the commanding officer, and then do like some sort of voice thing through the cracked like cleaning door.
Minor illusion. Oh, is it first level spell minor illusion? Or is it cantrip?
Cantrip.
Cantrip. Okay, so that's a small. I usually mix it up with silent image, which is literally just a silent image.
Yeah, it's objects such as a chair, muddy footprints, a small chest, but no larger than a 5-foot cube. So it
What would
can't.
be really good. What would be really good is that if we could take the green when we take the greenstone, you throw that onto the greens where the greenstone is until we get into the next room. No one will be ever the wiser.
Does
Or
that-
have muddy footprints be cast in the opposite direction from where we are, so people think that the thief is going a different way.
Once you lose line of sight, does it stay there?
It's usually just probably a range,
Yeah.
30 feet. We won't be able to get that far anyway.
Oh yeah, it says 30 feet. And Persephone, the elf, has mending, message, minor illusion, charm person, featherfall, healing word, and unseen servant. She was talking to me how like unseen servant might be
Yeah, I don't
useful
want
for
to use her.
causing mischief.
I want to use her spells. It might be a really good way to kind of distract people to run to the end of this hallway. have the unseen servant sort of just mess with knock over some of the exhibits at the end of the hallway, towards the left.
You know the prices
Then I can
are
run by. Yeah, why not?
They're irreplaceable artifacts.
I can also ding and roar, apparently, because I've heard those.
That's true.
You can mimic the T-Rex.
Yeah,
Mimic the T-Rex.
Yeah.
Oh, if the cleaning closet connects to the other hall where the T-Rex is, you could just crack open that door, do the roar there, and then have everyone like rush to that room, close the door, and then we could just like sneak and grab the stone, easy peasy.
When he did it a few minutes ago, in game time, like they were like startled, but they like didn't think much of it.
Okay.
Ultimately, they just thought like a wire must have tripped or something.
I say I'm going to put this up for a vote between us. I say we have Persephone's unseen servant go to the end of the hallway and just knock over exhibits until see if we can get those guys to come running.
Like
then
in
just run past
this
them.
area here.
Yeah. See if they get everybody to congregate over there and let us just sneak the other way.
Okay.
I like that idea.
We'll wait till they're close enough so that they can, obviously.
So
In this room,
creates
and then-
an invisible, mindless, shapeless medium force that performs simple tasks for you at your command till the spell ends. Lasts for 1 hour. It's not concentration.
Nope. You get a little butler, visible butler.
Yeah, so basically a little invisible thing with 1 hit point can cause some havoc. I think Michelle will approve.
Probably why she took the spell. So.
Yeah. She's like, okay, darling. And she plays the tiniest little note on her lute. And you hear a little gust of wind. And you see the vaguest outline of this little like AOL messenger looking man. Just kind of appear. And she says,
Dating us, Joey. You're dating all of us.
yeah. You know. Wow, I really am. His name is ICQ. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
He says you've got mail.
Yeah. Should go. Head down to the hallway on the right or the left and cause some chaos for us, darling. And you're and it's canon. The little unseen servant will casually start walking to this area here. Let's just see what this exposition is. So see what we're destroying. Fossils of small prehistoric creatures are arranged here, some as fully reconstructed skeletons. The exhibit includes microraptors, arthropods, dwarf elephants, and an ancestor to the cockatrice.
Well, I'll basically say it's okay because those are usually just cast molds of found fossils, so they're not the real thing. And also dinosaurs are still alive, so it's not that bad.
There is a note here that says, these are totally real and priceless. No. Yeah, this was funny about this. Like, if you just, take a field trip, you can probably see a dinosaur for yourself.
Yeah.
Actually, in the story, they say that a lot of the skeletons were found in, like, the tar pits in the marsh next to here.
Yeah.
So it's, not like a...
They're not quite dinosaurs, they're still prehistoric
Yeah,
animals.
they said, they died, 1,000 years ago.
Fossilized.
So they're kind of prehistoric. Right. So, Unseen Servant will go to the far end and knock over the pygmy elephant skeleton. And the guard's like, "Who's there?" And he'll knock over one of the little velociraptors.
Did you hear that, Flippy? Might need to know that later.
He goes, "Oh
Got
no, what's going on?" And the little thing that starts knocking over all the things, and this will cause these two guards that were patrolling the other end of the building to come investigate.
Sus.
And they're just frantically looking around, what do I do? As for all they know, there's a haunted museum situation, or there's a night at the museum situation going on here.
I'm gonna grab. Is there a bottle of soap or something that I can just grab?
Yeah, bottle of soap.
All right, so
Like a liquid soap.
yeah, something. Yeah, I'll just grab that and say, all right, go, 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 go.
It's like, okay.
And we go, go, go.
Yep. That will leave them distracted for kind of as long as you need to.
They got to put it back together.
Yeah.
Plus, the unseen servant's still there. You can just knock it over again.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. They're gonna give them a chase if they want to. I don't know if you.
I'm gonna right here between the two exhibits, just dump that the liquid soap. Just pour it out right there after everybody's passed.
Right here.
Yeah, a little bit to the right, enough that it'll kind of force to walk over it.
Yeah.
I'll dump the bottle in the corner.
Are we home aloneing this place?
Oh yeah.
Not lethal enough.
I'll grab the stone here.
Okay, so this stone.
Actually, I'll look it over for traps or triggers first.
It is in a case.
Oh.
This includes a chunk of jade in similar size and weight to the Murkmire stone. The display case is locked. It is locked. What is it? Is a glass case.
May I investigate to see if there's any triggers, alarms, or traps?
Sure. Give me a investigation.
17. Take that. Level 1.
17. Yeah, look it over. You don't notice any sort of traps or alarms attached to it.
I don't know if I know how to use them, but I have thieves' tools.
I have those as well.
Yeah.
Luckily, the artificer's probably proficient, but good backup plan, Miranda.
I don't know if a hunk of jade is worth causing the museum to go on lockdown if someone touches the case. Right,
Ooh,
man.
nice.
25, yeah. That obviously gets it.
You bypass the poison dart trap.
Well, it's I triggered the poison dart track, but I snatched the poison dart out of the air and I used that to help pick the rest of the lock.
It's quite a pedestrian locking this glass case, and you're able to, without even looking, just yawn and pick it, and you have a hunk of jade about the size of a large thing. I don't know how big it is.
It's just as big as I am.
Yeah. Carefully put the thing back and was like, all right, swapperoo that.
Someone take this from me before it takes my legs.
I got it.
Yeah, you put it in your bag of holding.
Okay. Now, I studied the actual egg. Does this look close enough, or should I try to forge anything?
Well, good question. You don't know if it may not look like it, but it's definitely around the same color, around the same shape. With the passing,
Probably going to be dark in the room, so
with the passing glance, they probably wouldn't notice unless they investigate it. You think?
Okay, so I don't need to tweak it or anything.
we're doing this all wrong. We should have just had you forge a collector's sort of the insurance people are coming to collect it for the night.
That would have been a great boy.
Right,
Come to review the tapestries.
The tapestries. Right, with no guards, you were able to go wherever you like on the end of the hall.
I'm gonna do the doors, the cleaning.
We'll see if there's a range on this unseen servant.
It says 60 feet, but I think that's just to cast it.
Yeah.
It just exists.
Yeah, because people.
Oh no! Wait! If your command servant perform a task that would move it beyond 60 feet away from you, the spell ends.
But when they did it, they were 60 feet away. Or does that mean once you move 60 feet, it stops?
That'll be up to your thing. If you command the servant to perform a task that would move it more than 60 feet away from you, the spell ends. I would assume that when you were beyond 60 feet, the spell ends.
Okay. Once you feel,
Persephone, you stay here. No.
I think like once he starts to feel like, oh, I can't control him as well, he just tells him to move over to the next room,
That sounds good. Yeah.
and like, then like move over again, so he can reach the end of the hall. Or they also have to spend time like cleaning up and like wondering what to do.
Yeah.
But like one of them, I think, will probably, you see them when you glance back, are probably going to leave the room to report this.
That's okay. They gotta head north anyway.
So you see one heading into the cafe, but you're too far away to know what happens at that point. But you know there's one secret passage that leads into the gemstone room, and just a doorway that leads there.
Flippy, you said you have sleep?
Sleep!
Yep. Oh God, yes. No. Just imagine the MST3K thing that Tart Server would come and go sleep just in the middle of a bunch of the movies. But that, depending on how many guards are in there, that could just solve our problems.
90 feet!
That's good.
90 feet.
If you would like to do that.
Are these doors locked?
20-foot sphere.
That's what the instructions told me. On
As
the
passed down
instructions
by my
on tape.
father.
The door's not locked. It's just like a public. Well, let me make sure. Hold on.
I mean, we can get through the cleaning closets because those are apparently always unlocked.
I just wanted to make sure that we had a backup escape route if need be,
Fair enough.
or if we could get one of them trapped inside here and then lock both doors on either side.
They don't mention this door, so I imagine it's just a door.
Okay.
Aw, I was gonna make the ding sound and try to get him to come over.
That's
I
true.
don't-
You have the bell sound.
I don't think I can make... Well, we don't know where they are, but...
Yeah,
I'm going to try scouting in advance because I could be pretty sneaky and I'm pretty low to the ground.
Yeah, like I said before, their positions of the room is kind of a little abstract. Like it doesn't really matter where these icons are. If you want to do something, you'll have to like do a stealth check for like the entire room.
I'd say peek through, and then once they're in close enough, everybody in there is close enough. Just hit them with sleep powder.
Sounds good. So let me know when they're within 20 feet of each other.
Well, first, which room are you?
It's a 20-foot radius, so they could be within 40 feet of each other.
You'll basically take up this entire room.
It just says 20 foot, and then there's the diameter. What? Oh, that's the duration. Never mind.
20 within 20 feet of a point, so it is a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, so a radius means 20,
okay.
Yeah, 20 on each side. So it basically fills up the entire room.
Yeah.
I have taken geometry.
Yes. Are you looking through the secret door or the regular door?
Secret door.
All right.
Yeah.
Are y'all gonna try hiding there?
Yeah.
We don't have any reason. Oh, sure. Yes. Go ahead.
Making decisions. All right.
we'll let her clear off the room first. So
Right, so sleep.
All right.
I know you roll a dice, and then we start.
5d8. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were.
Yeah, so well, I didn't know the number, so you're gonna roll 5d8, and then we're gonna subtract the hit points from the creatures in the room, and when those hit points, it's not damage, but when they hit 0, basically, will they fall asleep, and so you have to roll at least 22 in order to put both of these guys. Well, I guess spoiler. You have to reach a certain number to get both of these guys to fall asleep.
So I don't just roll the die that's with cast.
You can do that.
Yeah,
That works. Okay.
should roll what? Yeah, it should roll what you do.
But roll the display on. No, there's. Oh god, there should be cast on VTT. If you're using.
Or just on the dice in the corner, choose 5d8s.
I'll
Yeah,
do that.
either way.
'Cause that's 5d8s.
The materials is a pinch of fine sand, a rose petal, or a cricket. You go into your bag, pull out a bunch of crickets.
Hey, nice.
Woot.
Snacks.
So it doesn't matter. If they see you open the door or not. Once you cast the spell, you start like singing a lullaby, like a music box, something like that. They fall asleep.
Oh, now I'm thinking of these creative plans now, and I'm like, we should have just like sent rumors around that the place was haunted by cleaning ghosts, and then we just sneak around the cleaning closets.
Right. They are asleep for 1 minute as they start yawning and they kind of like lean against the lean against the walls and kind of sloop down and begin snoring. And this will last 1 minute.
Flippy starts gesturing wildly. Snowstown!
Let's go. I'm gonna run in, take the thing out of the bag.
Yep.
And I want to make a quick investigation check to see if this is trapped or alarmed, which I assume it is.
Oh, back here.
All right. You're just looking. Give me a Arcana check.
I thought this was the
Nope,
egg.
that's the big old rock. That's not good. 9.
9. You look it over. Now they like very quickly.
Gotta be quick.
Yeah, you don't. You're like, oh, it's my first heist. What do I do? Like you don't notice anything peculiar about it, but you know this.
I know we have the little cards that we saw them use earlier.
You know this is a high level item, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna swap it. Oh, little man sneaks in and rolls some dice.
Yeah. There's no time for can I do that too?
No, I
Yeah.
maybe I see something, but I just don't have time to warn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna swap them.
Indiana Jones that.
Yep.
All right, you pull the thing of jade
Oh.
out of we'll say this stone is slightly glowing now. And as you get closer, it's a room.
It needed a human sacrifice.
Ever so slightly as you approach it. Give me a sleight of hand check if you want to replace this hunk of jade with the stone.
Oh, yeah, I'm decent at that. I'll take it at 19.
19.
Level 1, that's a good number.
You very quickly, Indiana Jones, this egg. And you just, for a split second, you just wait for something to happen. Nothing happens.
While these guards are asleep, can I steal any keys they might have on them?
Potentially. Let me check in a second. But you feel something as you like come in contact with this egg and put it in your bag. Just being in the presence of something, of this thing, you realize it must be close to hatching because you're starting to feel its presence. Like like in your mind, you just hear this like sense of readiness, of eagerness.
You sense you're not alone in your own mind.
I'll turn to everybody and be like, I think the water broke. We gotta get out of this now, otherwise it's gonna burst through and not only hatch, but also break our bag of holding.
Are there any sounds it's making?
Vroom. Vroom.
They listen to a pretty awesome like DJ in there.
You know, it's just playing dubstep in there.
So,
The beat's gonna drop. We need to go.
Any moment, the beat's gonna drop any moment.
Back the way we came.
Well,
Yes, I still want to try to steal some keys if I can, in case we encounter any locked doors.
okay, let me. Let's check about these guards. Yeah, all you see them is the they have the key cards, like little slips of paper that are used to bypass the alarms.
So it's not like the young guard that locked me inside overnight. He had keys to open up the break
No,
room.
but he was on the bottom floor though. All right.
So we've got 4 ways we can leave the room, it looks like.
If we go back the way we came from, we got to watch out for that soap.
You have to decide very quickly because we're kind of going in real time. Not real time, but
Yeah, we didn't look into the vent, so we assume it just. I assume it just goes right through and then through any of the the things. But if we go back the way we came, that's the safest.
all right, yeah.
That's true, yeah. If we go back the way we came, those are the perils that we already know about.
Okay, so at this point, the unseen servant disappeared. But these guards are like, actually, I'm gonna say even more of them have appeared here.
Yeah.
They're cleaning up and like investigating, but they're on kind of high alert now.
Oh, I can only charm one person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're worried about the 2 rooms that are like a mess. So they're leaving that area of the museum you're in like alone for the moment.
Are there any other like secret doors in this area that we may have missed?
I marked the ones now that you know what you're looking for. I marked them with the little red box.
Yeah. Turned to Persephone and Flippy. Is like, any other things up your sleeves? Tricks and whatnot, spells.
Acid?
Less dangerous to humans and artifacts. I literally have really good stealth, and I can breathe underwater, but there's no water here, so.
I was almost wondering if this is the way to go.
I could cause a diversion up this way, while you guys like sneak around.
If you go if you go right now, you can catch the tail end of them being asleep, but they are about to wake up.
When we were in this closet, did it go all the way through?
Oh, that part of the map is you don't see that.
Yeah, still, yeah.
Right. If I go right now, I kind of want to go through the vent. Like really just scout ahead.
Okay, you will manage to... Let me look at the vent. Give me a strength.
Another doll
Give
person
me
in there.
athletics check.
Damn it. I guess it can't be at advantage. Natural 1.
You...
Wait, I got luck, so it's now a 12.
Oh, I thought you actually rolled in that.
I did roll in that run, but I have like that luck feat.
Oh, yeah,
so every time I roll a nat 1.
Yeah, you're a halfling.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're able to get into the vent right as the door closes. As the guards begin to wake up. And they're like groggily begin to kind of wake up. And after a moment, they kind of start to realize what happened. And they will go out the door here. And you hear them discussing to the captain, to Mariam. Like, hey, we both just kind of fell asleep unexpectedly here. And you hear it's like, well, there was a ruckus in the West Wing, in the fossil exhibit. I say, we might have some visitors.
Ruckus and Puckus were causing a ruckus.
Yeah. And she'll say, we should check the stone. But while that's happening, what's everyone else doing?
I would probably suggest Persephone keep in contact with
Little man.
Little Man.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he's got a view of when we can escape, that'd be good. Otherwise, what spells do both Flippy and Persephone have? I don't want to quarterback, but Michelle's not here. And I know that you've never played a spellcaster before, Miranda, so...
Yup.
Well, let me just kind of set the scene. The captain and these two guards are now searching this room that the gemstone is in. I don't think they know enough about rocks to know that it's been switched. And there are at least 4 guards now cleaning up the mess.
Is this guard looking in my direction, or is it just his icon?
It's just the icon. Little man, you see the 2 guards in the outsourced room on kind of heightened alert now as the captain goes to investigate the gemstone room.
We can sneak our way to the other closet. We might be able to make a break for it in the main room.
What direction is this guy looking?
Like I said, it's abstract. You don't, but he's on patrol. He's just looking in directions. If you want to wait for him to turn away, that's when you make your stealth check.
That's what I'd like to, and I want to see if I could sneak around behind these couches and like meet my friends back at this end of the thing.
Yeah, it's like there's little displays. But yeah, I think those are displays. But it does look like there's a room behind them. Give me a stealth check.
Yeah, I assume they're just like shelves or something that aren't quite pushed up against the back.
You rolled a 21, but you rolled higher. You're able to open up the vent and quietly sneak your way, being a small creature, behind these display walls. until you reach over here, where the secret entrance is.
And then I just wait for my team.
Right, you're gonna have to give me another group stealth roll.
I'm gonna say be sure to go around the
Yeah, be careful with the
thing?
soap.
yeah. Really wish I had passed without a trace. Ooh, yeah, we're doing well.
Is that a level 1 spell?
Flippy's just like tired of Persephone and just picks her up.
I'm rolling so bad for Michelle. But,
Thanks a lot, Michelle.
yeah. You should be sending me good vibes. But you more than that, especially that natural 20 more than makes up for it. One of the guards like accidentally knocks over the cockatrice skeleton. He's like, "Oh man, I just finished putting that together like a puzzle." And
Someone picks it back up and uses it as a puppet head.
yeah, you can all sneak into the secret door here, home of many cleaning supplies. Persephone sends a message to the little man saying, "We're here."
We want to try and, I'd say we try and time it to sneak around here. Like crawl back here into the cafe room and then just, follow the hallway up north.
Okay. You just gonna try to sneak past? Cause cause a distraction?
Well, any sounds I make would just draw attention.
Yeah. Other mage hand at the well, we don't want them calling more people out here, so it might be best that we just have them on alert.
You know, it'll be a good distraction because they'll be looking at it.
Yeah, I'm worried that they'll call more people, but yeah, I'd say let's try and hit it with the mage hand again, the T-Rex button.
Okie dokie, do I need to stealth it again?
Yeah, because it is a visible thing.
It's invisible if you are an arcane trickster rogue.
Well, guess what?
Right. But Discord like glitched on me.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're good. Ooh, nice. You're good, Chris. We were just figuring out what to do. We're gonna hit the T-Rex button again.
I mean, also I'll say like you don't have to do it right in front of you. You can make it like thing walk across the floor, really really flat. Yep. You see a big button that says "roar!" exclamation point.
Press F to roar.
Yeah.
F2 to roar.
You press it and it's like roar. Swings his little baby arms around and opens up its jaws. Roar, 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 and you feel like you see like the thing's holding it in place, like getting a little old, and like starts to. A couple bolts come out and the guards are distracted. So give me another group check with advantage.
Hooray.
A group stealth check, that is.
28 natural 20.
Or those survival ones still.
There, it's better.
Yeah.
28,
Couple of nat 20s there.
23. Nice. When someone rolls a nat 20 on these things, it's almost like guaranteed success in my mind.
I think the rule, I forget if the rule is like it counts as 2 successes for like a group
For
check.
stealth, makes sense to me.
Like yeah, it's either makes sense, like could just be something that just seems right.
Yeah. But Little Man and Niala, yeah. More than make up for the Flippy rolled pretty good. But yep, you all can sneak out in the cafe.
Could I grab some more? Is there any more soap I could grab?
You grab a bar soap.
More soap.
Never know. And this room is now empty since the guard is helping with cleanup.
So we just make our way back the way we came.
The guards still have the bell?
He put it back on the thing.
Don't bang it again. We don't want them to come to us.
Niala, I want you to roll me a thingamajig, a dice.
Animal handling check.
Roll me a dice.
Any die?
No, hold on, I'm trying to find the thing. Where's the thing? Yeah, just roll me a d12 as like something starts to emanate from your bag of holding.
1.
There is no Niala anymore. Only Zool.
You begin to hear, actually everyone, roll me a d12. As this is radiating from the bag at this point. Nalia.
We're hearing it through the interdimensional plane of a bag of holding. It must be really bad.
Just amplifying it. You start, like those whispers, the thoughts you were hearing when you picked it up, are now whispers in your mind.
What's happening to my character in the other game that I'm in? He's got a rock that's telling him to just
harsh whispers in an unknown language assault your consciousness. You gain vulnerability to psychic damage and you can't maintain concentration on spells.
Well, that doesn't matter for me.
Telling you to invest in NFTs.
Yeah.
I speak primordial. Can I tell it to shush?
Yeah, quiet. Flippy. Your eyesight just gets blurry. Your senses are dull, as if a invisible barrier sits between you and reality. You have disadvantage on wisdom and perception checks, or just perception checks.
Oh no,
Chris, little man. You like your heightened senses. It's like you can almost see things before they happen. You receive premonitions of attacks made against you. All rolls against you have disadvantage.
Is this permanent? Because I like this.
You don't know. But as for Pershephone, yeah, you and her like just start seeing a split second into the future. You're like, whoa.
My skin is not my own.
All right, where are you heading?
should they like flank us, one at the front, one at the back?
You mean the other?
That makes sense. Yeah. If we publicly tell people like, hey, we got future sight, but we got spider sense, we definitely should be in the front and back.
Yeah.
Right. I'll lead the way since I am present.
Flippy just grabs onto Niala.
I'm going to tell Persephone to leave some more, empty this. Oh, no, I've just got a bar of soap. It's not going to do much. I'll just hold on to it.
Trying to tell where this stairway actually starts.
Starts with the stairs right. Start over here.
I think what this is supposed to be is that this is the landing that we see here.
Yeah, that must be going like underneath the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I was about to say like, well, do you start up there or there? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so you can very easily reach the stairs without being noticed.
Okay.
If that's where you're heading.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say we go out the roof the way we came in.
That seems to be the least drama.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to the roof?
Yes.
We'll go to the attic, yeah.
Okay, so that's not... The attic is not downstairs.
No, correct. Well, I mean, we still have to pass the stairs.
Okay, yeah. Right? You're easily to get to the attic.
Yeah, if we can easily do that, yeah. I'm gonna leave a bar of soap right on the end of the stairs.
It's my calling
We're gonna start
card.
stacking up some boxes to get to the window in peace.
Yep, you start.
We did have them stacked from before, I believe.
Yep. They're knocked over.
Oh no.
Someone's been here.
Oh no. Stack them back.
Causing a puzzle for you.
Oh no.
I want to. Can I investigate to see like if anything else is in this room with us? Because we didn't knock them over before we left.
Nope. Yeah, you look around. It's like you see a couple of like crates and stuff stacked on top of each other, and they're just kind of scattered around now, like they fell.
Well, let's put them back up. Start picking them up and quietly, slowly, so we don't, attract attention.
As you grab the crate that was at the bottom before, suddenly.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Mimics.
Oh god!
Mimic!
Its mouthy maw opens as the chest reveals itself to be a mimic in waiting.
Of course.
And it will do a pseudopod attack against you. A 9.
I wouldn't. Misses.
Misses. But
I
it
wouldn't
causes
have it any other
you
way.
it causes you a fright
Ah.
as it opens up its mouth. Slimy tongue comes out and begins to attack.
Wondering if we're gonna get a combat in here or not.
So let's roll initiative. I don't have my macro. Okay. Did you roll twice, Niala?
No.
Oh, I see your thing twice on here. What did
Well,
you
that's
roll?
weird, but I got a 16.
Okay. Initiative for Persephone.
Rat battle.
Alright. Persephone's up first. She got here. No offensive magic, so she'll just take her rapier. And attack. For a natural 20.
And combat's over.
Yeah. Oh, she's not a rogue yet, she's just a bard.
Yeah.
For 13 damage.
And combat's over.
Nope. Mimics are tough. Alright, Niala.
I'm going to just. I am not a close combat person. I know my short sword out. I'm going to take my net out and attempt to net this because I have a net. So I will roll at disadvantage, as nets are always disadvantage.
I got a net on for Otto's character. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like net people and then shoot them and stuff, and like and never actually end up doing that.
Yeah. 14.
Oh, 14 will hit.
Yeah, the when you use an action bonus, blah blah blah. Attack with a net, you can make only one attack. Creatures huge or larger make a. It is restrained until freed.
Restrained. Does that mean it can't attack?
Restrained creatures' speed is 0, can't benefit from bonus to speed. Attack rolls have advantage, and creatures' attacks have disadvantage, and has disadvantage on dexterity rolls. They can try to break out with a DC 10 strength check or doing 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
Or burning it.
More people should use nets.
They are always disadvantaged unless you have the like the sharpshooter or something else, because they are literally 5-15 is their thrown weapon range.
Right, you throw this net over this mimic, and it's like tries to desperately to bite out of it. Little man.
All right, so
Unsuccessful?
It was successful.
I'm going to go right over here. And since he's restrained, I get a roll of advantage.
Yep.
And that means I could also use my stealth attack, too.
Yes.
So that means I'll extra 1d6 of damage.
Yep, sneak attack.
Let me your roll at advantage with my rip here.
Yeah.
24.
And then
And your normal damage. There you go.
So 9 damage plus 1 sneak attack. Or 10. I think this mimic is just gonna try to chew through it.
I get 15 sneak attack damage. Is that the other thing?
The sneak attack was added. You didn't need to roll
Oh.
it separate. It's up to you, Joey, which damage you want to take.
Oh, I did the one that did it for me, so
All right.
10.
But I'm fine with the one.
This mimic tries to chew through the net, but it's like just too slobbery. Can't get through it. Alright, Flippy.
In real life, acid would burn through a net.
But not,
Should I not?
no,
Go ahead.
if it unless the net says that acid will chew through it.
Acid damage is a little different than actual acid, so
Yeah.
you'd be
Okay.
fine if you want to do that.
Yeah, let's do some acid, man. That was unintended.
Let's do this.
Oh no.
Not much
automatic-
damage.
It
but-
has disadvantage on dexterity saves.
Yeah. Rolls a 3. Takes
Yeah.
2 whole acid damage. Persephone will do a rapier. Another 20. Jeez. Now my rolls are good.
Yeah, that's where they came from.
For 12. Will you solve my mimic puzzle without even me able to do anything? Niala.
Since everybody else is doing such a good job, I'm like, I just want to help a little bit. I'm going to take out my trident, which I am horrible with, and I want to see if I can hit it. Do it!
You know, just
You end up breaking the
fun.
window.
Ceremonial trident with a natural 20. Two-handed because I don't have any shields or anything like that. Crit damage roll. Double ones and I get -1 from my thing, so I do 1 damage.
Even for crit.
Yep, I rolled a 1 and a 1, and I have a -1.
So you hurt yourself?
I do 1 total damage to it.
That might be
Does that kill it?
the lowest critical number I've ever seen in D&D. Like critical damage, a 1.
I am saving
Not
this.
even a
This is
2, a
amazing.
1.
This is amazing.
It's like, hey, let's let me try something. You give it a little poke.
Oh, I got this at the gift shop at Atlantis.
Alright, little man.
I'm gonna try to repeat of last time.
At 20 that. Still good.
It's... Alright. I'm just gonna try to do something. So since
You can still attack.
Yeah, at disadvantage, but since Persephone's been murdering it will attempt to bite at her. Disadvantage. 16? 16 hits? Oh yeah, this is like a CR2 creature, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bites Persephone on her
Should
on
be
her
dead.
hand. She is knocked unconscious.
Oh no.
Ooh.
It did 15 damage.
Yeah.
Damn.
9
I
piercing
should
and
back up.
9 piercing and 6 acid. So it bites her hand and like starts sizzling. She's like, "Oh my!" and she faints.
If I may, can I? Because I've never done a ranger like this before. Can I mark the mimic as my favorite foe? It doesn't do anything until my next turn, or if I hit it on my next turn. But can I just retroactively say I marked it?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Just I have to mark it when I hit. And I was too saddened.
Okay, so does it take an additional damage from the acid?
Oh no.
No, that's something else. Okay.
Unless it says it takes continual damage. That's like
Yeah,
acid.
it doesn't. Yeah, it does. It's not like catching on fire or just starts burning through it. You basically just do magic acid damage to it for that one.
There are some
instance,
spells
unless-
that do that, but it'll say if
Yeah.
it does continual damage.
Yeah, I think Tasha's Caustic Brew does that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But... Okay, do I do it? Do I cast Magic Missile?
Do magic missile. Just
First time ever.
Yeah.
Cast it at the darkness.
Let's cast that Magic Missile.
You just open up your beak and magic missile comes out. Roll it three times, so 2 more times.
Yeah. So there's 2 ways to do this. You either roll it once and multiply it by the number of missiles, or you roll the number of missiles.
Yep.
Ah.
So far.
Do you get a +1 for every missile? I always forget.
It's already added onto that.
Yeah, it added it on.
4,
Yeah.
3, 5. It's like attached to Persephone's hand. You're like, no! And like, boom, boom, boom. And these 3 missiles hit the mimic.
Box.
3 missiles hit the mimic and it goes slackjaw, lets her go. Yeah. And will die.
I will very quickly go over and do a healer's kit
Alright.
to stabilize her.
I'll start stacking boxes.
Yeah, she'll sit back up and goes, "Oh, I was doing so well. What happened?"
You killed it. I'll take my net back. So
Flippy
you got a
just
little X on
glares.
your face. Let me get that for you, and I'll wipe the X off her face.
Like over her eyes. Alright, give me a strength check as you try to open up the skylight.
Here, take my crowbar,
Yeah,
so you get advantage.
14, yep, no problem. This mimic was actually in the basement. But I was like, we need something here.
Yeah, need something.
Right,
It was
you-
disguised as a possible display like item, waiting for the right chance to strike.
Right, yeah, so you make your way to the roof through the skylight, and you see like the lanterns from the guards kind of like almost in a panic at this point, as they like they're running around. Like I think at this point they might have discovered that a burglary has
Well, they'll think it's the mimic.
place.
You've been burgled.
Let me turn off this music. But you, I guess we use this music still. Yeah, so you meet at the rendezvous point that Dr. Denell told you, which is a back alleyway close to the university. And at this point, the stone is like just radiating green. And like you're feeling the effects of it, like you're having double vision. Like look down at your hand, and like for a moment you think you see like claws. You're like, oh! You look at it again, and it's like normal. And Dr. Denell like sees you coming, and goes, over here, I've been waiting for you. Thank goodness it isn't. Thank goodness it isn't midnight yet.
This is, this is not good. I will take the egg stone out.
Yeah, and she will open up.
Oh no, we accidentally brought back the jade stone.
She opens up this chest that she showed you before, like that's like lined with these crystals. He goes, I had to do little repairs before it was ready, but this should contain the creature and prevent it from hatching. And as you pull out the Murkmire egg, like not only is it like glowing green at this point, but you can like clearly see like a creature inside just wriggling like an unborn creature, just like ready to you see like the black outline of it within the egg, just ready to hatch. And goes, it's like, we have some time to spare. You guys made good time in there. You weren't caught, were you? And she places the egg slowly into the case.
They'll probably discover it was missing after a while, and our fingerprints are all over the place, but I think other than that, we've got it.
But we made a very clean escape.
Did.
Oh, so it's just not there anymore.
Yes, we brought it to you.
Yeah, well, I thought maybe you did a switcheroo.
Oh, we did a switcheroo, but
okay.
they're gonna find out that the other thing is missing.
Yeah, they're gonna know I'm involved. But I think... So I'm gonna make myself scarce. But now that this thing is obviously alive and messing with our minds, I think with some explanation I can at least I at least won't be arrested for long if they catch me. I think you saved a lot of lives tonight.
All in a day's work.
Like, if this thing would have hatched, it would have wreaked havoc in the museum until it grew large enough, and then it would have wreaked havoc on the town.
Good thing it's not gonna happen.
Havoc's bad.
Havoc sucks good. Well, I believe
I'm trying.
I'm sorry I keep doing that. You shouldn't talk.
Flippy, just eat your crackers.
Well, I think she like looks around and is like, well, I'm gonna make myself scarce, but I believe I owe you a payment. And she gives you each a sack of 20 gold pieces.
Huzzah!
Yeah. Not bad for saving the entire town, maybe the world.
The multiverse even. And she goes, and keep the bag of holding. As a personal thank you.
It smells funny now. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Her shoelaces are still tied properly, right? From last time, good.
You done good, kid.
She says, well, now just to get the university professors to believe me and the museum staff and the museum curator not to arrest me. Okay.
This glowing red bead shows up on her forehead from like out of nowhere. Like, huh, what's that? Boom.
Fade to black, and then after the credits starts rolling.
Yep. But you also make yourself scarce as you hear like as like guardsmen from the town like start to make your way to the museum because there's obviously been a break-in. But back at your headquarters, the Golden Vault headquarters, you get a newspaper from Farkin Bluff. A few days later, saying Dr. Cassie Danell Hero, Dr. Professor Hero, prevents town from disaster. And they you notice that it kind of doesn't mention that the university and the museum didn't listen to her. And
Is this Mousy Brown's newspaper?
Yeah, it's Mousy Brown from Waterdeep.
New hero in town? Question mark.
And it Mousy Brown was a reporter / superhero that I played in one game. But he kind of leaves out some of the facts of how there was a burglary and how the only that the museum recovered, that the university museum in a joint effort recovered this dangerous egg, and Dr. Daniel was able to help neutralize it, and now it's being sent over to the proper authorities. But you think she might be okay with that, as long as people weren't hurt. And you kind of go your separate ways until your next mission.
Dun dun
Dun dun dun.
Hey, we did it! I thought for sure we were gonna basically just trip an alarm and just have to run out, just like in Metal Gear Solid 5.
You had those keys, those security passes.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my
Just
gosh.
Zoidberg out of there.
A couple of fun things.
Yeah.
That if you got close to any of those statues that are around the place, they were animated statues, but you kind of stayed away from them. They were mostly in the lobby.
Okay.
But also, if you fiddled around with the dinosaur control panel, it could have broken free of its restraints and caused a rampage around the museum.
Oh, nice.
So from last week, I
was
was
a little sad that didn't happen, but I understand why you didn't get a close look at it.
Last week, I was posting pictures of the Dagger of Amon Ra, second sequel to Pearl's Quest, and what happens to that one? It just has an animatronic roaring T-Rex as well, but if I recall, the end of that game, you're running from the bad guy, and then you activate that to kill him in its jaws, and I'm very kind of happy that almost can also happen here.
Yeah, I mean, could have. There's a cool piece of artwork here. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, yeah.
And not only did I net somebody successfully, I crit for 1 whole damage.
Yeah. There's some artwork. Those in the book.
Oh, that explains. Yeah, because this is. I saw this one in the book. Oh, alarm went off.
Was that in the?
I don't know.
Was that in the music?
I don't know.
Not from me.
Not here.
I have Investigator's Office music playing. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah,
a Private Eyes thing came in.
Yeah. I wanted this one. There we go. Yeah. So that's the artwork there. There's the vent you see that you can go through.
Yeah.
Oh, it's higher than I thought.
Yeah. Little man, quite the acrobat.
Up there.
Yes, I am.
Alright, so thank you everyone for doing this.
Thanks for running that, Joey.
Yes, one shot for us.
Good job, Michelle. Even though you're not here, you double nat 20'd in combat.
Yep.
You had 3 nat 20s in that two round combat.
You failed your stealth checks, but you did your 2 nat 20s. Yeah, I'm sorry, Michelle, that you couldn't be here, but
Here in spirit.
yeah, my DM life is about to get busy, so. Alright, thank you everyone.
Bye.
Thank
wait for the next heist.
you.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, this is definitely fun. Me or Mark might run one of these another one of these in the future.
They're a different sort of beast because they're basically it's the whole gala thing that you have in D&D stuff in D&D games. You go to a fancy ball, and that in itself can be hard to run. And then there's heist stuff, which is also like you have walking guards and things like that. I
wasn't sure how to do the guards too much, so I just said don't worry about the tokens.
It takes practice. I don't think I could do it. Like I can't even run chases yet. So
yeah, chases are kind of weird. Another one of these another one of these. I think level 2 actually is. Oh yeah, you'll go to level 2 if you want to.
Yeah.
But like one of them is like a casino heist, which is level 2 one, I think. A lot of them are just kind of like go into a place and try to steal something. It's not as involved in this. But one of them
That's what a heist generally is.
Well, I mean, it's not like you have to go to a gala and then a museum after dark. It's just like, oh, this place is affected by a curse, and you have to be careful where, like, make sure they, like, whoever's haunting this house doesn't catch you, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
But one of them is a train, like a train mystery.
Oh.
It's one of the higher level ones.
I didn't even see that one when I was looking at the book.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, as second level, I could do things like take a dash, disengage, or hide.
Yeah. Rogues aren't really rogues.
Disengage, like I can disengage so good.
Rogues aren't really rogues until level 2. Yep.
The fair and the Concordant Express. That's cool.
I like hiding.
Sometimes it's what you get. Well, I mean, we're level 1, so it's like
Level 2 now.
Honestly, I was like, I didn't know what the adventure was going to be, and I've had this idea for a character, just a small gimmicky character, for a while. I'm like, all right, I want to do a sea elf. They can breathe underwater. No water. I was like, maybe there's going to be a fountain I can just like submerge. Nope.
Just put your head in.
But I did have a +8 to stealth. So.
Well, if we're doing a heist in the aquarium, that'll be a good one.
The Maltese fish. Maltese salmon.
Maltese salmon. We got Humphrey Bogart character is basically the fish folk people that you can do, the low caps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was great. Thanks, Joey. Thanks, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice to play with you, Miranda. It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, definitely. And thanks for carrying me along.
I hope I didn't quarterback too much. You know, it's
No, it was needed. Thank you.